Department of Homeland Security, Federal Bureau of Investigation, Federal Aviation Administration, and Department of Justice joint statement on ongoing response to reported drone sightings. So that's 4 different agencies. They wrote this statement. There are more than 1 million drones lawfully registered with the FAA in the United States, and there are thousands of commercial, hobbyist, and law enforcement drones lawfully in the sky on any given day. With the technology landscape evolving, we expect that number to increase over time. FBI has received tips of more than 5,000 reported drone sightings in the last few weeks, with approximately 100 leads generated. And the federal government is supporting state and local officials in investigating these reports. Consistent with each of our unique missions and authorities, we are quickly working to prioritize and follow these leads. We have sent advanced detection technology to the region, and we have sent trained visual observers. Having closely examined the technical data and tips from concerned citizens, we assess that the sightings to date include a combination of lawful commercial drones, hobbyist drones, and law enforcement drones, as well as manned fixed-wing aircraft, helicopters, and stars mistakenly reported as drones. We have not identified anything anomalous and do not assess the activity to date to present a national security or public safety risk over the civilian airspace in New Jersey or other states in the Northeast. That said, we recognize the concern many communities. We continue to support state and local authorities with advanced detection technology in support of law enforcement. We urge Congress to enact counter-UAS legislation when it reconvenes that would extend and expand existing counter-drone authorities to identify and mitigate any threat that may emerge. Additionally, there has been a limited number of visual sightings of drones over military facilities in New Jersey and elsewhere, including within restricted airspace. Such sightings near or over DoD installations are not new. DoD takes unauthorized access over its airspace seriously and coordinates closely with federal, state, and local law enforcement authorities. As appropriate, local commanders are actively engaged to ensure there are appropriate detection and mitigation measures in place. Well, having read that, I know I'm pretty pissed off, and I'm sure that you are too. So, you mean to tell me that 5,000 plus drones show up in the last 3 weeks, and you're saying there's nothing anomalous being cited about them? That there are over 1 million lawfully registered through the FAA drones flying in our airspace, but these ain't it. I'm sorry, these ain't it. They're not showing up on Flight Radar tracking app. They are going at speeds of up to 100 miles an hour. Some of them have sprayed chemicals, where a hazmat team showed up in New Jersey. The ones in Tennessee were flickering the lights. They're scrambling. Well, I don't want to say scrambling, but they're interfering with vehicle radios and clocks. The clocks are shutting off. The radios are getting static in people's vehicles. These are drones with technology that we've never seen before. But yet you've got 4 agencies together in a joint statement who are supposed to protect and serve us, and they're saying there's nothing anomalous about this. I'm very, very bothered by that. I'm sorry. Now, they're saying there's nothing going on, so that could squash the false flag alien invasion that I thought was going on. That could squash that maybe, but for them to say there's nothing anomalous, I'm sorry. There's a lot of anomalous stuff. It's not being tracked on radar, for one, speaks volumes. And the fact that they're that close to military airspace, they say they take it seriously. Well, it doesn't seem like they're taking it very seriously to me, because that's not lawful. So by their omission, you can tell it's our own technology, the United States. They're saying that they're lawful, but they're around our own military airspace, which is not supposed to happen. Well, they're not coming out and saying it, but that's what it means.